why you need to change, and why is it gonna make you much more different and give you the life that you want. You have to come to an acceptance. You have to come to a realization that every time that you have a sort of feeling that you want to do different things than other people, you have your own different terms, you have your own different opinions, you tend to have different orations when it comes to other humans, and you think to yourself like, wow, like mostly the things that I do is much more different than what a lot of people do. And that's because you're different, my brother. You're different. You're doing things that a lot of people don't tend to do, and you have to come to realization that you're not typically the same person that a lot of people tend to be. And I feel like in our society we have such normalized habits, normalized things that we tend to be thinking that it is normal. And and sometimes we don't fit in. Sometimes people who are different, people who have different purposes, people who have different goals, they don't seem to align with what the other people do, what the other teenagers do, what the other adults do in their own lives, because we have something that we want to do in life, right? So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes some people are scared to change. Some people are scared because they seem that they're gonna lose people that they don't want to lose. They seem they want to fit in. They want to be in a circle. But think about it like this: if you're in that circle and you know damn well that the people that you hang around with, or just the environment that you put yourself when it comes to working on your journey, working on yourself, working on your business, working on the things that you want to do in life. Think about it like this. Ask yourself, are all the things that you put yourself in that same circle that you want to fit into, is it going to contribute to your purpose later on? Tell me. Why is it the fact that you're thinking differently? Why is it the fact that you you have a different life term that you want to do in life? Why is it that you have different conceptions when it comes to doing things that you want to do in life, instead of you doing this and doing that from other people, what they're doing around their lives? Why? Because it's a sign inside the brain. Is telling you signs spiritually that, hey man, this is not good for you. Hey man, I'm saving you some catch. I'm saving you some hardships right now. You need to change. You need to stop hanging out with these people. You need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing that. You need to leave out the circle. You have to beat the circle. The radius. You have to break out the radius, because if you keep being in a circle, bro, you're basically gonna be another one of your buddies that are not even working towards their goals, or just not being productive with their lives. You know what I'm trying to say. And I'm not here to downplay anybody, of course. I'm not here telling you that your friends are trash, your friends are not, you know they're not good for you. So hey, your friends might be positive, they might be hardworking, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if they don't align with your purpose, if they don't align in what you want to do in life, they're not contribute anything to you. The only thing that might just contribute is just love and just memories and experiences, which you can get that from anybody. You can get that from anybody, right? Anybody, family member, a girl, a friend, right? But what I'm trying to say is that you have to change. You have to change your group of friends. You have to change your habits. You have to change your structure. You have to change the way how you network with people, right? By communicating. What's your surroundings like? Are the people who you hang around with, are they aligned with your purpose? Because if they're not, then what are you doing? Why are you being so nice? I'm not saying that you have to typically just run them off your board of as being friends, but just distance yourself, right? Distance yourselves and just focus on your goals. Because if you want to focus on something and then you have buddies, you have friends that want to do this with you, they want to do that, and they're already planning things that are gonna keep you distracted, that's not really contributing to your purpose. That's just basically keeping you distracted. And you and it comes to a hardship. Sometimes people feel like, uh, hey, it hurts, right? It hurts, and I feel you on that. I feel on that. But you have to prioritize your future. Because if you don't prioritize your future right now, you're not gonna prioritize your future later on. And the importance of walking away, the importance of self-awareness, the importance of knowing your self-worth as a person is so important when it comes to doing things that you want to do in life, right? And I'm not typically just speaking of like, you know, you're better than your friends, you're like higher than, no, it's not like that. It's just you're basically just on a different route. They driving a truck, you're driving a car. you know what I'm trying to say? Like, y'all not the same. This is not high school no more. Maybe in high school y'all were like really connected, but now it's different, man. Now y'all open yourself to a new world. And it comes to even adult friends too. Like, you know it comes to even that. Like, if your adult friends are not contributing to your purpose, you don't have to hang out with them every day. You can basically just working on your business and put the same focus. And at the end of the day, you could probably put them on, but everybody's different. Like I said, everybody's different. So that's number one change. Just be self-aware. Be self-aware, because once you're self-aware, it's the biggest one first step of people changing. And also, second, I want to talk about changing your habits. Changing your habits is so important. ha- Whatever is your first habit of the day, it's basically going to dictate your life. Let's say, for example, your first habit is get on your phone. As soon as you wake up, you get on your phone, you look at TikToks, and automatically you see something that you don't like. Maybe it make you negative. Maybe you're listening to music, low frequency music, and automatically you already started as a zombie. You already started as a robot. Not even doing your whole routine. The proper routine, right? So automatically, if you're doing something unproductive, as soon as you first wake up, your whole day is unproductive. That's basically your structure, being unproductive. And that basically dictates your whole life. You're unproductive, man. You're unproductive. But let's say once you wake up, you automatically just you get ready, you wash your face and everything. Some people take showers, some people don't. That's okay. And you're starting to get ready, of course, and then you start going to the gym. You read a book, you meditate, you visualize, you journal, you journalism, right? You write a book, or something much more productive. That's it's gonna be much more essential for your life, and something that's gonna keep you a reminder that I had to get better. I had to do this in order for me to get better and learn something new and something great that's gonna start my day off right. So your habits is mainly important. Habits, it comes to a structure, it comes to a routine, and at first it's hard, right? You have to learn how to be disciplined. And discipline, I mean, people who are sports guys, people who are athletes are great at habits, because they get trained like that. People, sports guy athletes get trained by waking up morning and already automatically just work out or go for a run, or train for this, and automatically just discipline just train. So if you don't have no discipline, start going to the gym. Start by stacking small wins. Okay, I'm gonna read a book for 2 pages. 2 pages, it's okay. It's okay if you read a book for 2 pages each morning. It's okay. I mean, you're doing something productive. You're doing better than most people, right? You're doing better than most people. And that's one of the major changes that you have to do. Habits has to come with a habit. And thirdly and last, or so, is perspective, mindset. You had to change your perspective. You had to change your programming system. You had to change the way you think about life, the way you correlate with distractions, right? Because think about it like this. You could be the guy with a purpose. You can be the best guy ever. You can be the best person ever. But if your mindset is always thinking about girls, it's thinking about smoking weed, it's addicted to drinking, or it's addicted to having sex, having sexual relationships, it's gonna affect you a lot, because you have to think about it like this. Once you start being addicted to someone, or anything like that, that thing controls you. That thing that you're addicted to controls you. So when I mean by changing your perspective, you have to make sure whatever you're addicted to is something productive. Like for me, man, I'm addicted to making videos. I will never stop. I love doing this. Man. I love spreading my knowledge. But what I'm trying to say is that you can't be addicted to something that's gonna bring you back to your old self, and then thinking that you're gonna be working on your business. Because at the end of the day, if you keep doing the same things that you were doing back then, if you were in high school, if you were still young, like you're still basically going back to your past self. Your frequency is gonna go back to the old self. It's not gonna contribute you to anything, right? So that's one of the major changes that he had to do. I feel like that's one of the most important ones because the mindset, our dopamine levels, has shortened so much that it has been affecting us so much, man. And the thing is that social media apps have made our dopamine levels like so weakened. So it's like a weakness, right? I call it a weakness because it's so important. Dopamine level is so important when it comes to like your mindset, right? And that's exactly why a lot of people they tend to be feel comfortable whenever they're addicted to something because they think it's okay. They think they can't change. They think it's too much for them to change, you know. And then the attention span of it, they changing the focus, the work that they have to do to change. It's a lot. When simply enough, all you have to ask yourself is simple questions and come to a realization that everything that you do has to be in a better situation for you, has to be come to health, has to come to a love, a knowledge, and just relationships for you yourself in order for you to be a much more better person, right? So I always love mentioning this. If any of the things that you're doing is not leading to love, health, wealth, or knowledge, make sure you stop doing those things. Okay? Make sure these four things are contributed into your life day by day, always, so you can grow every day as a person, as a soul, and have beautiful energy. But yeah, it's been Fredo Saga. Welcome to my dimension expansion. We just here outside, and man, I'm glad I'm able to tell you all this video. Okay, have a good one, man.